Hey, what's up guys, Jesse here from JPModified. This week's build is a build based on the Phanteks Evolv Shift X. Now this is easily one of the hardest cases I've ever water cooled in because of the limited mounting options for radiators and the limited radiator support. There's also a little issue on specific sizes and thicknesses of the radiators that you can mount in this case. So it did kind of give me a hard time, but however, we did still pull through. Let's cut right to the chase and move on to the video.
It's a tug of war, battling to keep my sanity. Say no more, say no more. I love you, but I can't keep killing me. I look at myself, I wonder why you don't recognize who you traumatize me. Now what do I do? Pick up the pieces and go. Fantasy. Now I'm looking for a way to better me, a remedy. I look at myself, so wonder why you recognize who traumatized me. Now what do I do? Pick up the pieces and go.
I've been keeping myself so busy, pushing out the misery, trying to find the peace in me. I wanna be I wanna find myself, but again, it's always a phase. I wanted to stay, no you don't understand. I've been losing myself, I've been losing myself.
around. You're dragging me. It's constantly. No, I won't make a sound. I love the pain. It sets me free.
It's wrong, I can't make right. I love the better below you tell myself that this is the last. It's wrong, I can't make right. Slipping off in the moonlight when I knew the truth. I had myself for you. On the ground, I know the truth. I know the I'm shaking now, 'cause you say those things, then shut me out. It's wrong, I can't make right. I love the better below you tell myself that this is the last. It's wrong, I can't make right. Slipping off in the moonlight when I knew the truth. I had myself for you. I know the truth.
So that was it, our build on the Phanteks Evolv Shift X. So here's what went on. The client already picked up the build after we shot this video. Now he did inform me a few days later that the temperatures were too high for a single slim 240 rad, cooling a GPU and a CPU. The airflow on the case is just too restricted, plus the fact that it's also cooling a 9900K and a 2080 Ti. So I asked the client to bring back the build so we could, brainstorm a little bit more to, drop the temperatures a little bit lower. So as you can see here on the picture, we milled out slits so you could get, more direct airflow from the 240 rad. We also reoriented the fans instead of being pull into push, and we also added another radiator, a 120 radiator at the bottom, which is powered or cooled by an EK Vardar fan. So when the client picked up the build again and tested it for a few days, he confirmed with me that the temperatures did drop by a few degrees, probably 5 to 6 degrees at best. It's still pretty hot, I know, but there's only so much you can do with way the case has been set up. Well, I do think that the case is well thought out, but the temperatures are still pretty high for me. I think he maxes out at about 90 almost on his processor, but his GPU is fine. I think he maxes out at below 60, which is okay. However, for the processor side, it's still way too hot for me. Plus the fact that the Philippines is a tropical country, it doesn't help with the temperatures at all. However, he is still able to operate it without throttling down. The temps below 90 is a bit too hot, but still on the safe side. He's still a means away from, actual throttle. What I'm more afraid of is water temperature. So we also installed the water temperature gauge and a flow meter from Thermaltake inside of the build, so the client can comfortably take a look at his water temps while he's gaming or while he's rendering or whatever he uses his computer for. So that was it, our take on the Evolv Shift X case. Again, one of the hardest cases I've ever water cooled in. Once again, this has been Jesse of JPModified. See you guys next week. Mod on.
Then shut me out. Got no clue what you have found. I'm a rose in thorns, but you cut me